Hello and welcome everybody! In this challenge you can follow along with me as I make and submit a game to Steam in just 12 days. Originally I was planning to do it in 7 days, but things didn't go as planned. Let's get started! Day 1. I did a quick research about easy to make 3D games, as I feel the most comfortable doing those. Found this little gem called Intelligent Qube from '97. I have decided to add some horror vibes to it, so I've made an SCP-like facility for the environment. Next I have added an placeholder protagonist, and I made a prototype Qube with eyes to poke. I've spent the rest of my day with coding and recording sound effects. Let's see the result. No joke, everything and anything you can hear was made using my mouth and maybe Audacity. This day was productive. I will keep you updated. If you don't get your daily update, please bully me.
The next day.
Hello everybody! It's time to continue our journey to release a game on Steam in less than a week. It's day 2.
Cheater, 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 cheater.
Alright, I spent day 2 with creating a pitch deck for our other game, Tower of Creation. Check it out! I'm so proud of our team. Back to the challenge. It's day 3. Today I have added screen shake and some new audio effects. I have also added a new game over screen. Check it out. Oh my. It might not be much, but I will be back tomorrow with more features.
The next day.
New day, new challenges. Welcome to day 4. This was the day when I realized that Steam has some unforeseen limitations regarding release dates. I still intend to finish the game as soon as possible, but its release date cannot be earlier than the 10th of February. Anyway, I've been restlessly producing key art capsules and screenshots to its store page, which is not yet visible to you because it's still under review by a Valve employee, but of course there's more. I have added decorative horror to the sides of the arena and made a custom level editor for the inspector. I have also designed this little room for the intermissions. The player will be able to chat with other Class D personnel here. That's all for today. See you tomorrow!
The next day.
It's day 5. Today I've been working on the story part of the game. I do like to read, and I love it when a game is able to tell a story using short, easily digestible texts. So I filled up the intermission room with life. Say hi to Greg, who is already cooking up a battle plan. Thanks to our flagship game project Tower of Creation, I already had a complete system for dialogues, interactions, pause menu, and of course level loading. The main game loop has been improved by invisible walls for casual players. They won't be present on hard mode, of course. Fixing the collision detection was a challenge as well, but that's what I get for choosing Unity's physics engine. There's only 2 days left, but it's all coming together finally. See you tomorrow!
The next day.
Great news! The game store page is finally public. The link should be in the description of this video. I know it's a lot to ask, but could you wishlist it for me? Since you were so sweet to show interest, I want to make sure it's extra special for you. It's time for day 6. Today I've been focusing on progression, juicing and quality of life features. For example, the blocks are not rolling in the same time anymore. You may have noticed that we have full gamepad support now. When the player finishes a level, they are taken back to the waiting room, where they can socialize with all the other lab rats. Unfortunately, they end up dead one by one as the story progresses. It is a story about unraveling an eldritch angelic being after all. When the player had enough of socialization, they can leave to poke the eyes of our favorite clustered angel. And thus the cycle continues until the final boss fight on level 5. See you on my wishlist, I mean tomorrow!
The next day.
Have I failed? Everything went so smoothly, but then I realized that my game didn't have puzzles or dialogues. You know, the content, it was missing the content. And of course, as it usually is, I discovered several issues while creating levels. That was the point when I decided to enter Berserk mode. I started by updating the character models. Mixamo was a big help with this as well, with the animations. I also cheated a bit as there are only 2 actual humanoid models in the game and one of them is just a dummy. To hide this fact, I pixelated their faces, which also adds to the mystery vibe. Talking about characters, they now have complete dialogues with personality, which really brings the game to life. They now react to each other's death, which adds a whole new layer of realism to the game. In terms of UI, I made some significant updates. Now we have a main menu with animated background and a pause menu that actually pauses the game. The gameplay UI has received an update as well. Now you can see your mark even if it's covered by a dark cube. Talking about cubes, I've also added these blue cubes which can only be destroyed using explosive cubes. Of course, that needed a new game mechanic as well. So now you can supercharge your mines. When I thought I would finished, Steam told me that I needed a trailer before I could upload the game. So I've hired a voice actress to bring the protagonist to life, and I made an in-game cutscene that also became the trailer itself to showcase the game. You know, I had to save time where I could. So the player needs a goal, right? They earn artifacts after each completed level. These grant the player new abilities and are required to complete the story. Speaking of which, today I have made the ending, but I won't talk about it here. Play it yourself to experience it. Today I've been playtesting and fixing all the issues and bugs I could find. Not much to talk about here. I planned the game to be at least 2.5 hours long and I've had to play it through multiple times. That takes a whole day. After all that hard work, I uploaded the build to Steamworks, but unfortunately it got rejected due to some issues with buggy controller support. However, I didn't let that hold me back. I replied to Steamworks and explained that the release date is more important to me, so I've disabled controller support for now, and thankfully the game got accepted. I'm planning to fix the issue and add back controller support as soon as possible. By the time you are watching this video, my game should be live, and I'm really excited for you all to play it. It's been an incredible 12-day journey, and I'm proud of what I've accomplished. Thanks for following along, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye bye!